Ruling on banker's book application in Calvin Brutus case set for March 11. Guyana Times. The legal battle involving former Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP, Calvin Brutus took another turn on Friday, as Principal Magistrate Faith McGusty announced that she will rule on the prosecution's request to access Brutus's financial records on March 11 at 9 a.m. The request, made under Section 12 of the Evidence Act, commonly referred to as a banker's book order, seeks access to Brutus's accounts at Demerara Bank Limited. The prosecution argues that these records are critical to the ongoing case, which involves numerous charges related to financial misconduct. Brutus, a former high-ranking official in the Guyana Police Force, GPF, has faced legal troubles since an internal audit in July 2024 uncovered alleged financial irregularities. These findings led to a full-scale investigation, resulting in formal charges against him by October 2024. The initial charges included money laundering, obtaining money by false pretenses, misconduct in public office, and larceny by a public official. His wife, Alder Brutus, and Police Sergeant Kevin George were also implicated and faced money laundering charges. The court granted bail to the trio, requiring Brutus to post GYD 6.2 million, his wife GYD 1 million, and George GYD 500,000. A condition of their bail was that they report to the Special Organized Crime Unit, SOCU, on the second Friday of each month. As the investigation progressed, prosecutors added 201 more charges against Brutus in November 2024, increasing his total to 231. This led to a GYD 10.05 million increase in his bail amount. In December, prosecutors accused Brutus of attempting to flee the country via Brazil, violating a court order that prohibited him from leaving Guyana. This prompted the prosecution to file an application to revoke his bail, which the defense strongly opposed, setting the stage for further legal battles. Amid his legal troubles, Brutus also faced disciplinary proceedings within the Police Service Commission, PSC. The tribunal examined allegations of unauthorized use of the GPF's welfare fund and falsification of records. The tribunal found that Brutus had unlawfully directed payments totaling GYD 13,670,204 from the welfare fund and had falsified records related to goods valued at GYD 101,431,050. Based on the tribunal's findings, the PSC recommended Brutus's dismissal from the force, which occurred on February 5, 2025. Despite his dismissal, the legal proceedings against him continue. At the recent court hearing, Brutus's attorneys, led by Dominic Bess and UC Anderson, opposed the prosecution's request for his bank records, arguing it would violate his privacy and potentially prejudice the case. The prosecution countered, asserting that the records were crucial for proving the financial transactions linked to the charges. After hearing arguments from both sides, Magistrate McGusty deferred her ruling to allow the prosecution time to respond. During the hearing, the prosecution raised concerns about Brutus's compliance with his bail conditions, claiming he had failed to report to SOCU as required. In response, the defense presented video evidence showing that Brutus and his co-defendants had indeed reported on the specified dates, although they faced long waiting times and access issues. Magistrate McGusty acknowledged these concerns and instructed court officials to investigate the matter. Another contentious issue involved the seizure of Kevin George's vehicle, which was reportedly taken with a significant amount of cash inside. The defense questioned the legality of the seizure, while the prosecution maintained that the cash was part of the broader investigation. The next court appearance for Brutus, George, and two other defendants, Sergeant Latoya Brummel and businessman Corwin Nicholson, is scheduled for March 6. The ruling on the banker's book application for Brutus and Nicholson is set for March 11. If the prosecution gains access to Brutus's financial records, it could serve as crucial evidence in establishing the alleged financial crimes. Conversely, a ruling against the application could weaken the prosecution's case. As the situation unfolds, the legal battles surrounding Brutus and his co-accused remain in the public spotlight, with significant implications for the credibility of the GPF and the broader justice system.